What's up, everybody? Big Luke Gaming. We are back. Penelope Couture. The event is finally here. Sorry I've been MIA these last couple of days. Again, like I mentioned in my last video, Roadrunner event, I was not too fond of. Okay, I was just not satisfied with it. I think all I did was get Roadrunner up 1 star and Wally Coyote up 1 more star. And that was really just purely luck. But the wheel, 75, and that's it. You know, like I just wasn't okay with it. But here we go on this one, all right? So looking at it, there's 3 acts, and I can see that the power level of the enemy teams go up significantly, okay? Again, I won't know which tunes I'm going to be limited to until I start playing. I can assure you that Act 1 and oh, shoot, actually, I don't know. Did y'all see that? Oh, never mind. I thought I saw 40. Never mind. That's 14, 22. I should be able to get through the first 2 acts at least, and then we'll go. If I can use LeBard the whole way, perfect, right? Because he's my 7-star healer. He can keep up my team most of the time. Couture can give dodge chance. I'll probably have to bring in Daffy for sure. But looking at everything else, looks like they implemented 2 things. One is they've done this before, like with the hunting season, right? So shopping spree is the overall tournament of the event. There's basically a 3-day tournament for this, right? Where you're supposed to get, I think, 150,000 points, yeah, for the final milestone. How easy is it going to be? I don't know. It looks a little bit more promising for this simple reason. If you guys check on the settings or the requirements, you actually get event points or tournament points by collecting the materials, the purse and the fancy hats, as opposed to just toon pieces or just materials, right? So I think the last event, you can only get points by collecting toon pieces, not so much the horns, which limits the amount of points that you can get throughout the event, especially when sometimes those materials are awarded as event quests or as milestones just in general. So looking at the milestones, you get hats along the way, but not, what was the other material? I think they're only giving hats along the way, but not purses. Yeah, so purses have to affect these a little more. So this is a secondary, just daily event. This tournament is only for 1 single day, and they're gonna change it or reset it or add a different tournament throughout the big tournament shopping spree. And I hope that makes sense. So it says collect material purse, collect material fancy hat, and use campaign energy 10 energy. So essentially, they're trying to persuade you to spend your gems to spend more energy. So I'm not gonna do what I did last time. I do want to buy the offer they have right now. I think it is, generally speaking, a very good offer. In Vogue bundle, 16 golden tickets, 2.8k gems, 600 campaign energy, 23 loyalty tokens. I'm gonna get it. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna get it. I just don't know when I want to get it to actually make certain milestones within my reach, right? I mean, I have a day and 5 hours left, so that means I can still purchase it tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day, but I do want to buy this just because it's a really good deal. I think if I get that 2.8k gems, that gives me enough gems to buy 30 golden tickets plus the 16. That's 48 plus 30. That's 78 golden tickets that I can rack up for an upcoming event. I saw that Jester Bugs is coming up. I think it's gonna be a legendary toon, but maybe that's the first legendary toon that I can go a little more hard on, you know. So that's that. And let's see, I haven't checked the event quest. I want to kind of look over them with you guys. So collect superior materials. That's fantastic. Soulmates, featured event tunes. Okay. Complete Act 1. Okay, so see, look at that. Quests reset daily. Okay, so this is for the daily tournament, not for everything. See how this one has 23 hours, and these have 2 days and 23 hours. That means that there's going to be daily tournament quests. So that's this one right here. So complete Act 4, quest reset daily. Okay. VIP, they gave you that one for free, so might as well take that golden ticket. And I think that's it, right? So featured event tunes. So collect featured event tunes, collect superior materials, and then the dailies, which is complete the acts. So the exchanges are also pretty good. So the only way so the secondary tournament, right, the one that's daily only, gives you contracts, and that's where you exchange these here. Okay, contracts can only be exchanged in the store, and I think the one I'm going to be doing, to be honest with you, is Daffy, Showbiz Daffy. I need to get him to at least 5-star to be able to advance, but it gives you 50 per 100. Either that or golden tickets. maybe Penelope Couture. All right, and then where you that was for contracts, right? And then in the wheel, so the glamour wheel, it actually looks decent because they have they have 4 epics in there, which it's nice. You get a chance at some more epic pieces. Let me see the rates. The rates are 10% Porky Pig, 10% Kitty Kitty, 10% Lola, 10%. Oh, there's 5 epics because Phantom Le Pew is epic too. 10% Phantom, and then 5%, at least 250. Oh, that's a jackpot, sorry. So they don't give you Penelope pieces unless it's a jackpot. But that's 45% chance of you getting epic toons, which is a pretty good chance, right? And then the fashion, which this is where you exchange your hats. Spin times 10 is a 90. But from what I was seeing in the campaign or the event campaign, I don't think you can get too many hats per battle. But there's only one way to find out, right? So this gives you a pretty good chance. If you can see, half the wheel is epic, the other half is commons and rares. But I wouldn't mind getting my Phantom Le Pew up, a couple more stars. To be honest, I wouldn't mind working on a lot of these toons. Photographer Sylvester is the only one that I have at 7-star. But I don't mind getting him at 7.7. I use him for the R&D. That's currently on right now, the slow down or the speed one. Leopold, I wouldn't mind getting him to 7-star just to have him. But Le Pew, Yodel Le Pew, I need to get him. I need a stronger summit team. So, all right, so let's go into the campaign. I have 100 energy from just not playing. I'm only going to use gems at first, only gems to make this. Oh, bring any toon. All right, so you guys know that whenever it's just bring any toon at first, I like to bring my AoE teams, which is usually this. I think, and I bring in that healing just in case, just in case something surprising comes up. But yeah, so this can be a bit of a sweep. I didn't even pay attention to the team. If you're a beginner and you're able to play this, I'll let you guys know if I can who you should target first. So for example, this team I saw Sylvester, OG Sylvester, he gives hidden to the other attacker, and then that sells the daffy can give himself crit up. So I would definitely go for Sylvester first, especially before Gridiron Goss taunts. Okay, so the Roadrunner event was really bad. I just hope so. See, like from what I can see here, 0 to 1, 0 to 1, and the purse is what you want to go for tournament points. But I already have a feeling this is going to be a little difficult of an event. And if it is, then I don't know. I'll probably get the $20 package, mostly for the gems and the golden tickets, not so much for the campaign energy. I'll use it. I'll put it to good use, see if I can hit some milestones. But for the most part, I'll probably just spend that farming toon pieces on the regular campaign. So right now, the most I can farm is the city act on the final campaign battle thing, where it costs 40 energy per battle. And I wouldn't mind farming some Mail Runner pieces or some Bugs Bunny pieces. I need to get him to 7-star. I finally got him to 6-star a while back. I was neglecting him so bad, and I realized I probably shouldn't have, because his power level spiked from 5-star to 6-star. It was a huge jump. And I kept judging, OG Bugs because his attack stat isn't necessarily very high, but it got way higher. And I forget about that 25% boost through his passives, but it got way higher once it got to 6-star. All right, so here you need to bring 4 featured event toons, where they let you bring in Bugs and Fisher Cat. So I'll bring in that. I'll bring in Photosil. Honestly, I'm probably gonna bring Kitty Kitty just for the assist. Let me see. Yeah, so the ally with the highest attack. Yeah, this is a. Oh, you guys are about to see my famous sneezes. It's not the coronavirus. My family sneezes a lot. It's genetic. Me and all my siblings do that. So, I think I'm going to bring Lola. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring Lola. Or Yodel. Yeah, I think I'm just going to bring Lola. So, from what I can see for this act, I have a 39k team. I don't have a tank, really. I would have to bring Penelope Couture and she's a 4-star for me. The last events she's been having have been rough, man. They've been very difficult. And again, like I wasn't able to get her past 4-star. I think lately most events I've been able to get my toons to 5-star or higher, and her I was just not able to. I know she was a featured event toon for a while. They kept trying to make her a 5-star required toon, so that she had to be 5-star for you to play specific campaigns for legendary toons. And I was just like, no, I'm not having it. Like I didn't deal with it. Because I just don't think she's a good defender. You know, you would need like a heavily dodge influenced team, and I think an artist team. Like she's too narrow as far as her skill set goes. Like, her skill set's way too narrow. I don't think I can use her effectively. For example, like recently, someone suggested that I should start making tier lists, or just like recommended toons that are being used at the moment. Based off the events that are going on. And honestly, guys, lately my main go-to team has been my city team. I've been beating teams that are 10k higher than me in power level with Sylvester Jr., Scarlet Pumpernickel, Granny, and Devil Dog. Devil Dog is just his skill set is just better than OG Hector, and I need to bring one of the Hectors so that Granny can get her healing over time faster. Because every time she attacks, or every time Hector attacks, she gets a turn meter boost. My family just got back home, so if you guys hear them, I apologize. Yeah, so like for example, this team, like honestly, this team would be perfect for me, except instead of Tweety, I would put in Sylvester Jr., and that's a team that I had been rocking with. Or you could trade Sylvester with Scarlet Pumpernickel, but Sylvester works just as good. They're both 6.3 star, but my Scarlet Pumpernickel has higher defense, whereas Sylvester has higher speed. So it just depends on how fast you want to be able to hide your Sylvester Jr. That was work. All right. So here I would want to go for Sylvester first, because once he hides that Tweety, it's going to be annoying. And then healing starts being applied, and I just don't want to deal with all of that. Okay. I'll use this. There you go. And from here on, it's just damage, damage, damage. Okay. And again, if you guys are beginners, I would go. It just really just depends on your approach. I would go for Sylvester first to mitigate any damage that you're taking. If you feel like you have a pretty tanky team, then I would go for Granny first, just to avoid that healing over time, which may make your fight a little more difficult. All right. Here we go. So here I'm going to go for the Bard first. I always go for the Bard first if he's on that team or on an enemy team, because I just don't want to deal with that consistent healing. He's pretty quick. I mean, here it didn't affect me so much because my Bard is just way faster. I had two toons that are faster enough for me to kill him. This team is pretty weak for me. But if you're a beginner, go for the Bard first. And then from there, it's just really how it plays out. Because once Penelope Couture taunts, right now none of the featured event toons can remove taunt. So that's how I would go with it. And this is where things get difficult. All right, so because of that, I'm going to bring in a tank, and I'm going to bring in, oh my god. I want to bring no, I have to bring a tank in. Yeah, my showbiz Daffy is ridiculously weak. Like, he was a free toon, and then I just let it go. Like, I didn't really care about him. I used him in the very, very beginning. Also, here's a tip and trick, all right? So, Leopold, I used to use him to counter any and all astronaut Sylvesters, right? When I was just starting and I didn't have a good team. Why? Because if you steal his sure dodge, he doesn't lose it whether he gets hit or not. Unless they patch that. So, we'll find out, okay? So, let me kill Daffy. Yep. See? Oh, he stole it back. But that's what I would do. I would wait for him to taunt and then have a short dodge, and then I would just steal everything with Leopold, and he would maintain his short dodge. and it would just help me tank. Okay, but if you guys are beginners, I highly strongly recommend using that strategy if you ever need to, because especially if you're fighting another city team, like bidding for the city campaigns, for example, you can use him to steal the shore dodges and then steal all the healing over times from grannies, and you're good. You know, because usually on a city team like that, there's no Leopold or Astronaut Sylvester to go up against you or anything like that. So, all right, so here I have no choice but to attack OG Fog. I'm going to slow them down. And that's really the best approach you can take with a lot of this is just slowing them down with Sylvester. So I want to taunt to protect Showbiz Daffy. Gonna get rid of her. Gonna get rid of her. And then I'll get rid of Egghead. Egghead was surprising because even at 5-star, if you protect him long enough with Foghorn and maybe a secondary tank, his skills are really good. Like he just flips all debuffs on your team and all buffs on the enemy team. Like that turns the whole tide completely. So if the team is like stacking up on attacks and they giving you attack downs and you just flip all of that, man. All right. I'm definitely gonna lose my Showbiz Daffy here, simply because that I'm gonna be forced to attack that Grand Duke Sylvester at one point or another. So I'm only gonna attack him. So here's another tip strategy. Like if you're going up against the Grand Duke Sylvester, you either want to go up against his healer first or him first. You only want to attack him with tunes that can take a counter, right? So for example, I wouldn't use Showbiz Daff, but I do want to get rid of this Chamberlain Porky as fast as possible. I'm gonna stun him so he. Oh my god, I forgot. I keep forgetting. Okay, I always forget that initially. Okay, so now I can take care of him. That initially, I forget her name, Petunia, Lunar Petunia. If you stun an enemy, and she's on the team, um, she heals them and removes stun. So that was a horrible mistake from my part. All right, so now I need to get rid of that Chamberlain. It's a good thing my Leopold's a 6-star because he can tank a couple hits up until I start getting worried, right? But I don't know. I'll see overall what I'm able to accumulate as far as materials go and toon pieces, and then I'll see if I can. I'll see if it's worth me doing a couple of ticket spins or not. Lola's on the wheel. I wouldn't mind getting Lola pieces. I want Lola at 6 stars so bad, but I know it'll take me a while to be able to do that. All right, so right now I wish I could take everything from Lunar Petunia, but I'm gonna steal everything from Goss. But right now she has so much defense. All right, so let's do that. Let's slow her down. More damage. That should kill. Oh, almost. All right. But I mean, that was, aside from me getting a 3-star, that's an easy fight. I wish I didn't have to bring Showbiz Daffy. That way I can just, if I could keep him out, I'm sure I could 3-star some battles. And that's a strategy that's been used before, where they have them take up a spot, but it's not required. So you're either going with a 3-man team or bring in that 4 toon that can be featured. But other than that, no. So here, I would say Valkyrie Bugs is the most dangerous. Her tune-up, she's probably like tune-up 24, 25, which means she can silence one of my team members for about 3 turns. And I don't want that. So I'm going to go after her first. Like, I'm already, at this point, I've come to terms with the fact that my Showbiz is going to die. Especially because Merlin Sam has AoE. Yep. All right. So if they wanted to, they could have killed him. I still can't attack. I shouldn't have slowed them down. Now that I've slowed them down, all right, let me taunt. Oh, I should have killed. Okay, yeah, let me kill Valk. Now I want to go for Merlin Sam. If I can 3-star it, I am, right? Unless he gets a crit with that AoE, then I'm not gonna lose Showbiz. And then after this, I just need to kill that Black Knight fast enough before he does any more like big damage. So let me decrease his attack. Oh, so close. Okay, I decrease his defense. I meant defense, sorry. I decrease his defense so that I can do more damage, and it worked. So I should be okay now. Yeah, let me just do the basic attack. Does more damage, and it also slows them down. But I have like a feeling like the struggle I'm going to be having with this campaign is doing enough damage. This is really like, I mean, I could bring in Lola instead of Photosil, but Photosil just slows them down, so that helps me out. And this is probably where I lose. Okay, so what I want to do is put more damage out immediately. So I think I'm going to bring in Lola. I think I am, because she counters silence, right? And I think she's a little quicker than Photosil, or maybe not. But here, what I want to go for first, because I'm going to be stealing everything, I don't want it to be flipped. So maybe Egghead Jr. is going to be my second target, but I definitely want to get rid of that Valk as soon as possible. Yep, there goes Showbiz. So let's just see if I can beat this. So let me steal all of this. They don't have anyone to taunt, really, or give anyone hidden or anything. They can't force me to attack anyone specifically, which is good for me. But right now, my only person that can do like severe damage or big damage is Labard. So I'm going to start silencing them. Good, good. I silenced their AoE. Okay. How did she not die? All right. All right, I need to go for him first. So let me go for him. He actually has very low defense. And I actually really enjoyed that Batsuit Wild event. Um, it was a little bit of a while back, maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe. When I first started streaming, that's when I had him. But I actually really enjoyed that event. All right, so let me taunt again, protect Lola. AOE damage. It's just that's the thing. Like I'm not getting a lot of damage output. I need to kill. Yeah, I need to kill him, and then it should be breezy from here. So, all right. So I beat. Was that act? Was that act? That was like 3, right? Yeah. And let's see. Yep, I knew it. They're gonna force him to bring her in. I think what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I really don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna bring in. No, that's not enough damage. So you guys, this is where I'm a little stuck, right? So I think I should just bring Photosil. I don't know. Maybe Lola. Lola's defense is so low. I'll bring Photosil. I'm gonna bring him in just because he can stun and maybe save me a little bit, and maybe I can get a couple wins off. So I'm gonna go after the Showbiz first because his defense is really low. Same thing with Showbiz Bugs. Their defenses are gonna be very low. And here I want to stun Bugs because he was gonna hit me with that AOE. All right, so let's stun Daffy, and then let's kill Daffy. All right, let's slow them down. Oh man, that was an insta kill. All right, let's go for this Bugs next. Let's see. So she already gives everybody 20% dodge, so this will give them even more dodge. All right. So if I go for this Bugs next, he's gonna heal shortly. So let me protect her a little bit. I'm gonna give her some more dodge. Oh, that stun does not help. Oh my god. All right, let's stun this Bugs. Damage. Let's slow them down. Labard, yeah, I was gonna say Labard needs to come in for me to even have a chance. Labard needs to come in so he can have a chance. And my lady just walked in with my baby. Yeah. This is my boy. His name is Grayson Rhyme. He has a double chin just like that. Pardon the interruption. Alright guys, let me just finish this battle and then I'll probably get another video going just to let you guys know where I stand with this whole event. So expect another video later on today. Just because I don't think I'm going to be able to make it past this act so much. So I need to go ahead and actually play the game, spin some wheels, and see what's going on with all of that. Hopefully I hit a couple of jackpots. I wouldn't mind getting Penelope Couture up to at least 5-star. But you know, it really just all depends from there how much I invest into this event. Because I can already tell you, I'm not winning the next one. All right, that's just a lot of damage from us. Yosemite Scrooge, Showbiz, like yeah, that's just. And then once that Winter Bugs taunts, I'm done for. I won't be. All my attacks are gonna go there. There's no way for me to defend it. I can't tank it. So unless I bring in unless I bring in my Leopold, but yeah. So let me see. What did I even collect enough for a spin? So I have 20 hats. I can do one spin with 2 purses, 10 spins with 90 hats. That's about it. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'll let you guys know later on today how I feel about maybe investing into this event. But as of right now, it's looking a little iffy. All right. But all right, guys. Big Lou Gaming. Thanks for watching. Coronavirus. Wash your hands. Stay safe. Stay out of the streets. Stay home. Eat some pizza. Watch some Netflix. And take care. All right. Bye.